Hello everybody and welcome back to Crypto Sipto. I am your host, certified sommelier and cryptocurrency enthusiast, Jeremy Cox. And today we have yet another bottle of wine to pair with another cryptocurrency. Today we're going to be doing Beauty in Chaos, which is a 2016 red blend from Columbia Valley, Washington. And we're pairing it with Bitcoin SV. First and foremost, because beauty and Bitcoin both start with B. And secondly, because this is another, everything is not always what it seems. There can be these fun wrappings in, things that are wrapped up and to look like something else, So let's get into the bottle because, and we're going to talk while we open. Beauty in Chaos. I was shopping at Target yesterday and I always like to go down the wine aisle because wine is different. If you're like, why is this guy shopping at Target to buy wines? That's weird. But they have a pretty decent selection. I'd never seen this label before. I'm like, ooh, this is something new and it's something different. We haven't tasted anything from Washington yet. And I really like the label, and I like the fact that we are living in chaotic times right now. And on a side note, this was the most voted for wine on my social media poll. I posted something yesterday with 3 different bottles. I'm going to taste all 3 of them eventually, but I was like, you pick. And this one got the most votes, which I think that has something to say with where we are in the state of the world today. Beauty and chaos. But going back to it, I got it at Target, and then I was like, all right, let's see what this wine's all about. And when I did a little bit of searching, I realized that this wine was made only to be sold at Target, right? And I think I got it for $12.99 if I'm not mistaken. But then the plot thickens. This wine is actually made by Chateau Saint Michel Winery. And so they're the ones that have that, the angle on Chateau Saint Michel, the Riesling. They sell a lot of the Riesling around the world, around at least the country. And so I've got, Chateau Saint Michel. It's another one of those kind of like forked labels, which Bitcoin SV is a forked coin, cryptocurrency. So we're actually, well, as we always do, what was I doing? I was like, we gotta taste this before we decant, right? See what it's like. So if you can see the color, it's actually really, really dark in color. It looks nice in the glass. It's 14.5% alcohol, so it's got some nice legs. This is a lot of fruit and not much else. I'm smelling alcohol. Kind of stings your nose just a little bit. High ABV. I'm not really getting too much else. It smells like grapes. Anyway, let's taste this wine. Let's go. It's jammy. It doesn't have a lot of tannin structure. It tastes like alcoholic grape juice. Now I got just a little slight touch of cinnamon. Way back there, a little bit of a little bit of vanilla, just a touch of vanilla. The oak is actually, like, the oak presence is very mild, which is something that's kind of nice. It kind of dances a little bit, and this, if you like hot wines, which means like, higher alcohol content, you might like this one because this is like, I'm feeling the warm, like the, warmth in the back of my throat right now. All right, let's get through this. Cheers, everyone. I was almost gonna do my first podcast with this episode, but I still haven't mastered the podcasting thing yet and how I'm gonna do it, because the podcasting is gonna be like an extension of my videos, and I gotta do some dry runs first. And on that note, today is Friday, September 4th. September? What? No, today is Friday, October 4th. See, I don't even know what month it is. When I have days off from my regular job, everything just blends together, and I hop in a time machine and I go back a month. But there are less than 2 months, 3 months. See, I'm all messed up on time. Time is an illusion anyway, right? Less than 3 months until the end of the year. Until we hit 2020, everybody. The roaring 20s. And I have high hopes for the next century, the next decade. See, maybe it's because I'm nervous. I don't know. This is like this decanter makes me a little nervous. It's a weird one. So now let's taste this wine now that it's been decanted. And I don't think it changed too much. It kind of still kind of smells the same. Might be catching just a little bit more, like a little bit of chocolate now on the nose though, that wasn't there before. And yeah, not so big of a fan. I'm going to drink it, obviously, it's wine, but I'm not the biggest fan of this wine. So now we're going to move on to the coin. Bitcoin Satoshi's Vision. So in the name, something's kind of funky, right? I thought there was only one Bitcoin, but wait, we've already done Bitcoin Cash, and now we're doing Bitcoin SV. Bitcoin SV is another fork off of Bitcoin, but this is actually a fork from Bitcoin Cash that happened back last year, and it was basically like November 15th, 2018, and it started a hash war. There was actually two coins that came out of the fork, Bitcoin ABC and Bitcoin SV, and Bitcoin SV won, but it also was the time that Bitcoin just tanked. Like I bought into Bitcoin at first for like $6,500, and then right after this happened, Bitcoin went down to like 4,000, and then it kind of rode, and then it went down to like 3,100. I'm like, what did I just do? But that's what you get in the world of cryptocurrencies, volatility. And as we were like up around 13,500 for a minute there, now we're back in like the 81, 8200s, but that's also a really good time to buy. This is not financial advice. I'm just here drinking some wine and talking about cryptocurrencies with you. But I've been buying some cryptocurrency. I've been buying Bitcoin only, like lately. I've really stopped on all the other coins right now. I know that everybody talks about alt season coming up, but I'm slowly but surely becoming a Bitcoin maximalist. So to talk a little bit more about Satoshi's Vision, Craig Wright is a very interesting character in the world of cryptocurrency. If you watch soap operas or you just like drama, definitely like dig into a little bit of the Craig Wright thing, because he actually proclaims that he is Satoshi Nakamoto. And if you've been watching these videos or you've been doing any research into Bitcoin or into cryptocurrencies, Satoshi Nakamoto is anonymous, and nobody's ever really come forward except for Craig Wright to say, I am Satoshi Nakamoto, I created Bitcoin. So that's that. But getting back to it, that right now you can buy Bitcoin SV, a whole Bitcoin SV, for $83.44. The all-time high on this coin was $255 back in June 22nd of 2019, and then the all-time low was $36.87 on November 23rd, 2018. So this has got a very interesting chart, kind of like this is from 2018, if you can see that it started out, and then it was pretty flat, and then this is what happened right after April and all of that fun stuff. That was, here's a little spike in April. It didn't do much, it went back down, but then there was a big pump in June. And then we've been kind of riding, and now it's been trending back down. So, I don't know. That's about all that I can really say about Bitcoin Satoshi's Vision. It's number 9 on the coin market capitalization list. And I think that's going to just about do it for this episode of Crypto Sipto, because I'm not going to drink this wine in front of you. That would be insulting. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be like rude to this wine, but I just, maybe it takes another sip. I don't know. No, this is just going to be something to get a little tipsy off of on a Friday night. Not too exciting. You have one more day, by the way, to submit for the contest to join me to meet Gary Vaynerchuk on October 15th in downtown LA for the NSA convention, to learn how to build brands and build a business. And I'm looking to buy that winery, that $50 million winery that's way out there on the horizon. But before we get to that winery, I've told you before, now I've been thinking about opening up a wine bar called Crypto Sipto, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm just going to end it on a soft note and just say thank you so much for tuning in. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you have any comments or questions or you've ever had this Beauty and Chaos. I had such high hopes for you, Beauty and Chaos. You are such a great label, but never judge a book by its cover, everybody. Thank you so much. Happy Friday. Cheers.